Welcome back to Today we will learn about the explosive developments heading to Salem over the next 2 weeks that promise to shake the very foundations of our beloved characters' lives. Leo Stark's jury drama takes center stage. The charismatic Leo Stark finds himself navigating treacherous waters as his dual role as both defendant and roommate creates unprecedented complications in the courthouse. His fellow juror Adam, portrayed with magnetic intensity by Timothy Horner, emerges as an unexpected wild card who could either be Leo's salvation or his ultimate downfall. Adam's genuine enthusiasm for the beloved soap opera Body and Soul initially appears to be a blessing, as he regales Leo with nostalgic tales from the show's golden era, showering him with the kind of flattery that typically feeds Leo's considerable ego. However, this admiration threatens to spiral into something far more dangerous when Adam's fan behavior escalates beyond innocent appreciation. The situation becomes particularly precarious when Javi Hernandez, played with subtle menace by Al Calderon, witnesses one of Adam's more obsessive fan moments. This observation could prove catastrophic for Leo's case, as any appearance of jury tampering or inappropriate influence could result in a mistrial or worse. The delicate balance between Leo's need for allies and the legal boundaries of jury interaction creates a powder keg of tension that threatens to explode at any moment. Rachel Black's emotional explosion rocks Salem. Young Rachel Black's psychological state reaches a critical breaking point during the week of August 18th to 22nd, sending shockwaves through the Black family dynamic. Her volatile behavior manifests in increasingly dramatic outbursts that catch even the experienced Kristen DiMera completely off guard, despite Kristen's own history of emotional manipulation and psychological warfare. Rachel's rampage appears to stem from deep-seated trauma and confusion surrounding the shooting incident that has torn her family apart. Brady Black and Kristen find themselves united in their concern for their daughter, creating an unlikely alliance born from parental desperation. Their shared worry about Rachel's deteriorating mental state forces them to set aside their own complicated history and focus entirely on protecting their child from the psychological fallout of Salem's latest crisis. The breakdown that ultimately overwhelms Rachel proves to be so severe that it fundamentally alters the family's approach to handling the ongoing legal proceedings. Marlena Evans unveils a shocking theory. Dr. Marlena Evans, Salem's most trusted psychiatrist, makes a discovery during her hypnosis sessions with E.J. DiMera that could completely reshape the investigation into his shooting. As E.J. struggles to recover memories from that fateful night, Marlena's professional expertise uncovers clues that lead her to develop a theory so disturbing that it challenges everything the residents of Salem believed about the crime. The revelation becomes even more complex when Belle Black discovers that her mother possesses crucial information about the shooter's identity. This knowledge puts Marlena in an impossible position when Belle confronts her, demanding answers about the theory that has been weighing heavily on the respected doctor's mind. The possibility that Rachel Black, a child, could have been responsible for shooting E.J. and then suppressing that traumatic memory creates a moral and legal dilemma that threatens to destroy multiple families. When E.J. serves Marlena with a subpoena, compelling her to testify in court, the situation becomes even more precarious. Marlena's professional ethics clash with her personal relationships and her duty to protect a potentially traumatized child, creating a scenario where every choice leads to devastating consequences for someone she cares about. Romantic entanglements and corporate espionage. The corporate battleground at Titan Industries becomes the backdrop for Gabby Hernandez's most audacious scheme yet, as she shifts her manipulative focus from Xander Kyriakis to his brother Philip. Gabby's tactical approach involves a carefully orchestrated campaign of flirtation and psychological manipulation designed to extract sensitive corporate information that could give her faction a decisive advantage in their ongoing power struggle. Her strategy proves devastatingly effective when Philip falls completely under her spell, unable to resist her combination of beauty, intelligence, and calculated vulnerability. The inevitable culmination of their cat-and-mouse game occurs when they end up in bed together, creating a situation that leaves both participants grappling with the emotional and strategic implications of their liaison. For Gabby, the encounter represents another successful step in her master plan, while Philip finds himself caught between genuine attraction and the growing suspicion that he's been expertly manipulated. Johnny and Chanel face legal warfare. Johnny D. Mara's relationship with his father E.J. reaches a breaking point as the trial proceedings intensify. Despite Johnny's desperate pleas for E.J. to show mercy toward his wife Chanel in court, the ambitious prosecutor remains unmoved by family loyalty, choosing instead to pursue victory at any cost. This cold calculation leads E.J. to engage in witness tampering and other unethical practices designed to make Chanel appear guilty, regardless of the truth. The betrayal cuts so deeply that Johnny reaches a point where he's prepared to take drastic action against his own father, potentially ending E.J.'s legal career and their family relationship permanently. Chanel, meanwhile, demonstrates remarkable courage and selflessness by expressing her willingness to accept responsibility for Johnny's actions, even if it means sacrificing her own freedom to protect the man she loves. This family drama unfolds against the backdrop of a legal system that seems increasingly corrupt, with E.J.'s willingness to destroy innocent people for the sake of winning, revealing the extent to which power and ambition have corrupted his moral compass. Teenage hearts and hidden secrets. The younger generation of Salem faces their own complex emotional challenges as Belle Black steps into a mentorship role for Tate Black and Holly Jonas. These teenagers must navigate the treacherous waters of first love while dealing with external pressures that would challenge even experienced adults. Belle's guidance becomes crucial as they learn hard lessons about the sacrifices and compromises that real relationships require. Sophia Choi's unrequited feelings for Tate create a dangerous undercurrent of jealousy and desperation. Despite receiving well-intentioned advice from Ariana Ari, Horton to move on and find happiness elsewhere, Sophia remains fixated on disrupting Tate's relationship with Holly. Her attempts at sabotage, fueled by teenage heartbreak and poor judgment, ultimately backfire spectacularly, creating even more complications for everyone involved. The situation becomes even more tragic when Melinda Trask's machinations come to light, as she prepares to send Tate a devastating letter denying his request to meet his child. This cruel manipulation, disguised as a response from the adoptive couple, represents another layer of deception that threatens to destroy Tate's emotional stability and his ability to trust the adults in his life. Salem's future hangs in the balance as these storylines converge over the next 2 weeks. Salem finds itself at a crossroads where long-held secrets threaten to destroy the delicate balance that has kept the community together. The combination of legal corruption, family betrayal, corporate espionage, and teenage drama creates a perfect storm of conflict that promises to reshape the lives of every major character. The upcoming episodes promise revelations that will fundamentally alter the power structures within Salem's most influential families. Whether justice will ultimately prevail or whether corruption and manipulation will triumph remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: the residents of Salem will never be quite the same after the explosive events of August 11th to 22nd unfold.